Hello, everybody. Good evening, everybody. I hope y'all are doing okay. Uh, I'm trying to get mom's TV on. That's why it took me so long. I'm sorry, but I made a fub, and when I fub up, then I can't. Uh, I got my wires crossed, if the truth's known. So that's what's happening. It's only a little after 8, but I went ahead and came on because I don't plan on to stay long. Uh, I just wanted to check in like we always do and see if y'all were okay and see if uh, Mother and I went to up to the grocery store because I had chicken for 89 cents a pound. So, of course, I had to go get something to put in the freezer because you don't find it that cheap a lot of the times. So, we just got back now. Went by the, Sonic and got me a Coca Cola, which I don't do very often. As y'all know, I guess the last one was when we were on here before. But sometimes I think a little treat doesn't hurt anybody. It was basically, uh, looked like it's going to rain again. I think wherever a lot of people are, they probably out to being Friday night. So, but I had gotten, let me see. Now, for someone asked a question, uh, and I'm looking here. Let's see. Uh, Rebecca had said, did we get a royal stamp on the royal mail? Well, I guess of the king. I guess we did. Uh, this, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the royal. So it's got King Charles on it. So I guess that's what you were asking. Uh, so I guess it does. Now, it wasn't none of the beautiful stamps like we used to get, but there is a few that I have collected over the years, and they're very beautiful stamps from the UK and anywhere else, over there. And we've got some beautiful United States stamps. Of course, y'all know that I've got no telling how many stamps, oodles and gobs of stamps, and I don't think I'll ever use them all before I die, die. But uh, they're not stamps are just not what worth what they are written on. I mean, uh, used to you pay $3 or $4, and now they're still worth about the same face value, $3 or $4. So I just use them. I've got stamps that go back to the 30s. Small denominations, yes, and they're probably worth more than some in the 70s or 80s. I mean, valuation wise, but I just use them. I put them on envelopes. The post office can't not use them because I have to stand by them. They're still good stamps, and so I use them. And there's a lot of them that are beautiful stamps. Christmas stamps, I think, are very beautiful. But today I was sitting here at my desk and I thought I'd heard a car drive up, which is rare in our drive. And I got to thinking, I thought, oh, I bet it's that Walmart delivery, which I never use Walmart delivery or any other kind of delivery. I go get my own stuff and do my own thing. But his little guy, and he said, I've got your items. I said, but I didn't order any groceries. He said, I don't know. These aren't groceries. So what it was I had bought, and that's one reason I'm coming on, is I want, if y'all need a measuring cup, a glass like this, that is Anchor Hocking. You see this measuring cup, it's a 2-cup. Now these make great gifts. But the reason I ordered it, because I broke my 1-cup and I finally cracked my 2-cup. I guess we'd had them for 40 years. So I'm going to give you all a secret. Go to walmart.com or go to your store. Go to your store. If you need a measuring cup, go to your store. Now I'm going to look here on my Walmart site. It's my whole order. Okay, I bought Anchor Hocking glass measuring cup, 2 cups. They had them marked down to $3.97. That's just unreal. You know, that's just unreal. So I ordered 3. This is, my savings was $28.59. My bill with tax, and of course I get that no shipping charge or no delivery charge, $13.03 for 3 of these measuring cups. Now they're probably going fast at any store, but if y'all need a good measuring cup, or get them for gifts, people can always use a measuring cup, and especially Anchor Hocking, you know, because you can heat them in the microwave. You can do your butter and all that, and pour it on your popcorn, or use them with milk or whatever you would need. A 2-cup, and they're strong and good. But I couldn't believe $2.97 plus tax. So y'all might think about that if you get out and you got a Walmart close by. Go check in the. I think it's over there in the section where they have the. That not Prairie Woman, the woman from Oklahoma stuff, Reed Drummond. I think the measuring cups are right in that same area, but you need to go over there and check them out if you need a measuring cup. That was the only thing I was coming on here for tonight, and maybe the only thing we talk about. But I thought, you know, when the weekend's over, there won't be any left, because people go shop. They just migrate at Walmart, you know, and walk around, and they'll be out of stock. So that's one reason I thought I'm going on and tell them they need to get their butt up to Walmart. Got my chats on. There's only 7 people. I guess being Friday night, I just think, you know, possibly I didn't even think about it being Friday night. Usually I come on Saturday. There's Linda Hauser. If y'all don't know Linda Hauser, go to her channel and watch her stuff. She's always planting or cooking or doing some great stuff. And a lot of gardening ideas that are good. We all can use that. My asparagus has just gotten really big. I was checking it out again today, and it, you know, I told y'all you have to let that underneath grow really good under the soil, because that's what will determine your quantity and the spear sizes later on. So make sure it gets that underneath, because the main body of the asparagus plant is underneath the soil. But so don't cut off all those shoots or mess with them, and then you won't have. Then you will have a good crop if you get a big underneath for the asparagus to thrive off of. Yeah, I've still been doing my colognes, perfumes, whatever, and I got another one. A lady asked me to do one for her. She's a friend, but she likes a good cologne and a good perfume, but she she said it's just gotten so expensive. And I said, I'll be happy to make you one, you know. Uh, oh, Linda, I said, get these Anchor Hawking 2-cup glass measuring cups. Uh, let me look. You know, my brain is half here sometimes. They are on sale for $3.97 at most Walmarts. So I ordered 3, got them all for $13.03. I saved $28.59 on those measuring cups. So, like I was telling everybody, those will make good Christmas gifts. Those will make any kind of, not just Christmas. You can give them as a birthday gift. I mean, who doesn't use measuring cups, and especially Anchor Hawking? You know, I mean, I think I had that other one for 40 years, and it just, I hit it on the sink, and finally it gave up the ghost. So, but y'all need to go check those out at Walmart. I know, Linda, I see that you shop at Walmart. I guess they're everywhere in the world, you know, I mean, a lot of the world. Because I know when my mother and stepfather used to go to Mazatlan, they would go to Walmart even in Mexico. So I guess they are everywhere nowadays. But the way I found that out is on my news feed in the morning. I read whatever the news is for the day, the top headlines, and I saw a small, just a little snippet. It said Walmart's got Anchor Hawking on sale or on special at 80 or whatever percent off. So it intrigued me. You know, that's what they want you to do, but I'm glad it did, because when I ordered this, I thought it was a 1 cup. So I'm doubly surprised it being 2 cups for that price, because 1 cups are usually $8 or $12, and a 2 cup is usually a lot also. So I was glad, because you can never have too many measuring cups, especially the glass measuring cup, the Anchor Hawking measuring cup. So that's how I always look at those news feeds in the morning, because I found some great bargains on there. I guess it would be like Google News, maybe. I don't know. It just comes up on the screen, and I read through them. And I think it probably is Google. But sometimes they'll have baking dishes. They'll have pillows, things that we do not need, but we did need this. So I was glad that we got that, you know. And I figured y'all would all be out on Friday night to eat. Mother and I, like I said, we went and got chicken at the grocery store because it was 89 cents a pound. You just can't beat chicken for 89 cents a pound. So I bought several packages of the thighs and several packages of the legs, because I use those in my chicken and dumplings. I use those in my fried chicken, you know, and for 89 cents a pound, I don't know anywhere else. Hell, you couldn't shoot it for that, you know, wring its neck and do it all. It'd be cost more than that. So that's what we did. And she wanted some, a few other things, breakfast stuff. And I bought some pancakes, like a Great Value pancakes already made, because in the morning, I'm just not too swift at cooking. I mean, I enjoy cooking, but when it's early in the morning, and I just rather take one of the little Great Value. We're going to check these out. I've bought name brand pancakes before. They're about 3 in a package, and you just microwave them, put butter, we use no sugar syrup. I bought a new brand of that, and I'll have to tell y'all if that's any good. The one that I always get is that Log Cabin no sugar, and I thought there's a different kind of, and when I go to the country grocery store, you know, so They occasionally will get certain things that I'm not familiar with, or they would never have at Walmart. So I even told the lady down there, I said, I can't get my white lily flower anymore at Walmart. I can't get it uh, anywhere around. I have to order it from Amazon. And I said, it's too expensive. I said, it's about, I think, $18 a sack now, uh, the white lily. So I said, could you please try and get me through your supplier, white lily flower? And so she's going to do her best to try to get it because, a lot of people in the country can get it wherever they are, but I just cannot. Texas and Oklahoma, Arkansas, uh, Kansas, maybe, but I'm not sure if on down in Texas or any other place. But I still love using that for my biscuits. Grandmother used white lily back then. They had it at Piggly Wiggly, but we don't have a Piggly Wiggly. So I would like to find a supplier for that white lily because I just think it makes a better biscuit, a softer because it's summer. I mean, it's uh, the winter wheat is it's just different. I don't know. There's certain products you get and you think, oh, maybe that'll work. Well, it's just not the same as white lily, and I think that's I know the word and I can't think. It's winter wheat, but there's another word that goes with that, like well, I'd have to look it up. I've got it in my cookbook and all that, but I can't remember. It's a special kind of wheat though that they put in white lily that's a lot better than what the others are, like red wheat, and white lily is that uh, I guess white winter wheat. Maybe that's what it is, white winter wheat. And you can sure tell the difference in the outcome of the product because some of those biscuits, even with the angel biscuits that I use the yeast in that I love for the recipe, I really like that recipe, but you have to do all that yeast and stuff. So that's why, and I messed up last night, and I'm pretty sure I said Mary B's or Mama B's or something. Those biscuits, it's Mary B's. I'm pretty sure it's Mary B's biscuits instead of Mama B's. So those are the ones I've been using because it's just so much easier for me instead of, having two people. Mother doesn't care for biscuits. She ate them all her life. She'll eat them with sorghum or maybe some grape jelly and butter. But I really like them with gravy and all that. She just don't care for biscuits. Now these Mary B's, she's commented on them and she likes them because the way I do it, you can see in the recipes, is I just pour that olive oil onto the biscuit in the skillet, and that just crisps that up and it browns it and just makes a real good biscuit. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and continue to use those. Now, if this lady gets me that uh, white lily, I'll be probably baking my own because I like them a lot bigger. I like big biscuits. It's real fluffy, and it'll make that whole skillet, one of them skillets, just full. Uh, they sent me a pan, or I don't know exactly what it is, but we all get those invites to use their products. Well, there's a new company that's contacted me several months ago about some skillets. And I said, well, I'm not going to give up my iron skillet. Lord, no. Those are grandmother's and I've been using them for 40 years. I just like the way they cook, but they talked me into, I said, well, send it. I'll give them a review. It might be bad. It might be good. I don't know. The Corrode, I liked the pans a lot. at first. But the only drawback that I see on the Corot, it's not the cooking process or any of that. It's the staining that gets on the bottom of those skillets. Uh, so if I ever had to buy the Corot sets or Corot pans again, I would get the brown in color or the darker in color because I got the beige ones, and they come in several different colors, but I wouldn't get anything light because the staining on the bottom uh, from condensation and from I probably grease being on the stove top, it discolors the finish on them, and you can't get it off. I've scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed, but I still will use my Corot pans because I got that whole set uh, that I bought. I didn't get them. I didn't get them from nobody, but they were so inexpensive. Like I think that set was only with my. I had a coupon from Amazon, so it was like $29 or $39 for that whole deal. And so then they finally marked them down, and I'm not sure because I haven't checked. But I like the Corot pans because of the detachable handles. That's one thing I love about any of these new cookware is because of the detachable handles. You just stack them in the drawer and makes it so easy storing them. And with a little bitty kitchen like we have, it's a galley kitchen. It's long, and so when I'm cooking, then I just don't have space like I need, and I'm going to get it all redone to where I can be happier at the baking area. So that's what I'm going to do. Hi, Eric. Good to see you. Yeah, there's just these new skillets. We'll see how they work out. I can't remember the name of them even. They always, as Linda will know, they're always trying to send you something to talk about on your show, and a lot of times I'm not interested in it. Like vitamins and things, I can't take all that with my liver disease, so I'm not going to act like I'm gonna, I'm not going to. I'm not going to use it, and I just tell them, I can't partake in this. So now that monkey milk or whatever it was, whatever, it's protein powder, and that's been good. I really liked it, and I even wrote them an email back. They're in Ireland, and I told them, this is helping my mom. It's helping me. So we'll see. I told them that mother being 94 now, I said it's helped her bones and it's helping a lot of things. So, I feel like that it would help their company maybe if they had mother as a 94-year-old kind of using their product because it has helped her because she broke her hip, and then I started using that protein powder and it's gets her out of the bed. I mean, she's up and around and does well. I try to follow her everywhere she goes in the house. After she fell the last 2 or 3 weeks ago, my sister dropped by just for a minute for me to copy some paperwork here in the office for her, and mother tootled on down into the other part of the house, and it wasn't 2 minutes I heard her hollering my name, and she fell over a little extension cord. So I know it wasn't the blood pressure; it was just the extension cord. And she had some clothes in her hand, so I think she wasn't probably watching what she was doing, like we all know. Eric says, I like to watch you live or on replay. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of you. And I do this because uh, it gives me something to do. It gets me in this chair, and I can talk to someone. And mother, she enjoys watching them, and we enjoy the comments, we enjoy the mail, we enjoy all that, and anything that will help my mama or make my mama happy, I'll do it. You know, and I enjoy it. A lot of the comments are later on; they're not on the live, but I answer them. After they come in, I get a lot of questions about certain things, products, recipes. So that's good for me because uh, I can set, and if I need to do a recipe for somebody, then on here I couldn't do it if you asked it. And that's what I've said, wait until it's over with, email me or post it. And then if I need to do something, I'll have a chance to look into my files and I send it to you. So I don't know if it's going to rain here. I don't know, Linda, if it's going to rain down there where you are in Bowie. Uh, uh, I haven't even heard the weather. Matter of fact, I've been working on some. I worked on that bottle of perfume today, uh, and then I've been going through these rose petals, trying to get them to dry so they don't mold. Once you pull those off your roses, you have to make sure that they're not going to mold. So you have to just kind of fluff them around until they're dry, and that takes about a week and a half. But it's a lot better than having to buy them. If you get them off your own plants, and that's what I've done. But I wanted y'all to know about this measuring cup. Uh, I think you should all go get a couple or three and give them as gifts. I don't see anything wrong with it, or why would anybody wouldn't want one if they cook. Or I mean, everybody's got to use a measuring cup. It's not if you're a great cook or a famous cook or a cook. You've got to use a measuring cup, not a cook. So that's about all I've got to say. I'm going to try to find Mom and I something to watch on TV. Have y'all noticed there's just nothing on TV, and you've got all these online subscription things and all that, and there's still nothing to watch. And I told y'all last night, I said I was going to go watch Matlock at 9. Well, it came on at 8, so I only got 30 minutes of it. I was thinking came on at 9. So maybe tonight there'll be a movie or something on that we can all enjoy. And I'll try to be on this weekend. I haven't heard from, I did hear from David. He is enjoying himself, I guess. And I heard from Granny Pat last night, and she's, her daughter's helping her, and she went and bought her an outfit for her birthday party that's coming up on the 30th, I believe. So I haven't heard from Grandma Lois or any of the rest of them. They just have their own thing, and I do my own thing. And all I can say is God bless you, God bless us, God bless the United States, because we do need it, because we got to get these grocery prices down and this gas prices down. I'm going to tell you, it's driving me crazy. We'll talk to you soon.